Welcome back to Simply Nihongo and our playthrough of Famicom Detective and the Missing Heir. There are about 3 sections left in this chapter, so let's see if we can finish it all up. We have just talked to the priest. Next, we're going to go and look for Akane, the housekeeper. Go to the station.
ゲンシンさん、では失礼します。またお話を聞かせてください。
Okay, so we have Genshin-san, so then excuse me. Mata, again, ohanashi kikasete. Please let me talk with you another time.
さて、とりあえず駅まで来たけれど。
Okay, so anyway, we're back at the station. Let's talk first to the station clerk.
すみません。
Excuse me?
あ、何のご用ですか?
Okay, so let's ask. That'd be Ash.
場所はもう教えてあげたではありませんか。
So he's just saying, didn't I already tell you the location?
もちろん知っていますよ。恐ろしい言い伝えです。
Okay, so mochiron is of course, shiteimasu is I know, osoroshi is dreadful, iitai desu, so I guess that's a tale or legend or something like that. Let's ask let's see. Can we ask about it again?
もちろん。
Okay, nothing yet. 気づいたこと。
最近何か気になったことはありませんか?
So, Saiking is recently, Nanika something, have you noticed anything lately?
いえ、特には。
Not
で
really.
も、どうしてそんなことを聞くんです? もしかして、キクさんについて調べてるんですか?
So, but why that sort of thing? Asking. So, why are you asking that sort of thing? Moshikashite, by chance, Kiku-sanについて, so about Kiku-san, investigating, 調べてるんです. So that's a thing of surprise. What's interesting in the official translation is they actually make him say something along the lines of, what if I am? Like, we don't say that at all.
キクさんが殺されたって本当ですか? 村の人たちはそう言ってますけど。
So, Kiku-san was killed. Really? Like, was she really killed? Mura no hito tachi, so the villagers are saying that. But
ただの噂ですよ。
so we just say tada, so it's just a rumor. Uwasa is rumor. Again, in the English translation, they add extra words here. They say like, don't take it seriously. Again, that's extra.
そうそう、綾代家のお手伝いから話を聞かなきゃ。確か名前は茜さんだったな。もう戻っているだろうか。
When I first played this, I was so stuck of what to do. But you have to do this on like Dasu to get the Akane name to appear. Yeah, so oh, that's right. The housemaid for Ayashiro family, like I want to talk to her. I need to talk to her. Tashka. So if I got the name right, basically, it's Akane. I wonder, maybe she's returned by now? So she's probably returned by
ど
now.
こかに出かけていたのなら、駅員が姿を見ているかもしれない。
So she went somewhere, or maybe the station clerk saw her figure. So Sugata is like shape or figure. Basically, this is just a way of saying like he saw her.
ここに集まっている人たちに絡まれて伝説がどうのって言われて困っていたようでしたね。
Okay, so kokoni is here. Atsumateiru hitotachi, so the people who were gathered here. Karamarete, so karamarete is like to be pestered or harassed or something like that. Densetsu ga do no te iwarete kumate no desu. So they're talking about the legend, and as a result of all that stuff, kumateita, troubled, yo, so seemed troubled. One thing, what I was told about this kanji is it's a tree inside a box. So if a tree is in a box, it can't grow, so that makes it the tree troubled. That's what I've been told is the origin of the kanji, and or at least how to remember this kanji.
あの人たち綾代家についていろいろと噂してるんですよ。気味の悪いことまで。
So ano hitotachi, so those people, the Yashiro family, about the Yashiro family, iro is various. So various rumors. Kimi ga warui koto made. So even things that are uneasy, so things that are uncomfortable. They'll even talk about rumors about things that are uncomfortable. For here, again, the English translation has a little bit different. They say, he instead says, don't they ever get tired of all the creepy tales? I don't get that thing here, but whatever. I guess it's okay, but that's just a difference. Okay, so we got that. So he was talking about the villagers. Let's talk to the villager.
一体何の用だ。
Okay, so what in the world would you like? Or would you want? So let's ask the Yashiro family.
綾代家について何かご存知ですか？
So about the Ayashiro family, not something. Do you know something about the Ayashiro family?
この村に住んどれば嫌でも耳に入ってくるで。昔からあまりいい話は聞かんがね。
Okay, so living in this village. So if you live in this village, this ba is used for if. Iya demo. So iya is like not good things. So bad things will enter your ear. So basically you will hear bad things about them. Mushikashi kara, so from old, amari ii hanashi wa kikan ne. So you rarely hear anything good about them.
もう亡くなったが、キクさんの旦那は昔かなり悪どいことをやっていたそうだで。
Okay. So already dead, even though he's already dead, Kiku-san's husband, long time ago, kind of is like considerably bad things. Got that. So he's saying the husband had done bad things in the past. It looks like. So again, Solda. The Solda is kind of like, seems like, I heard, sort of thing.
恨みに思っている人も少なくねえだろう。自殺した家族の話を聞いたことがあるだよ。
Okay, more rumors. Okay, so urami is grudge, so people who have a grudge against them are not few. Tsukunaku ne, so ne is it's just a slang way of saying nai. Daro is probably, so again, it's likely not few. Jisasu shita, so who did suicide? Family, so family who did suicide. So he's heard a story about a family who committed suicide.
自殺した家族。
Okay, let's ask about the legend.
この村の伝説なのですが。
About the village's legend.
待った。
Wait.
あんた、あんまり嗅ぎ回らねえ方がいいだよ。キクさんが蘇って来られるかもしれねえだで。
Okay, so anta is a way of saying you casually. Mari, so not much. Or maybe in this case it's don't do so much. Okay. Kagimawara ne. Kagimawara, snoop around, knows about. Okay. It's better not to snoop around. Kiku-san wa yomigaete, so kind of like come out of the grave and haunt you. Korareru kamoshirenai, so hopefully will come, maybe. Okay. Let's ask about Akane.
綾代家のお手伝いに何かおっしゃったんですか？
Okay, so Shatan is a polite, or rather, I guess, honorific way of saying speak, so giving respect to him. Did you talk something with the maid?
わしらはあの子を心配しておるだけじゃ。
So washira is a plural form of an old people's way of saying watashi. Just take away the ta. There are other ways of, if you heard girls say atashi, that's another variation of watashi. So washira is me. Hanoko, that child. Shinpai ishite oru. I think this oru is humble. So he's being humble as well, saying we were just worried about that child. This dake is just.
明るい性格じゃったのに、キクさんが亡くなられてからはすっかり沈み込んでしまったようじゃからの。
So Arui Seikaku would be cheerful, bright personality. Even though she had a cheerful personality, so this noni is like even though. Kiku-san nakunaru. So from the time Kiku-san had died, sukkari shizumi konde. So sukkari is like thoroughly, completely. Shizumi konde. I think shizumu is to sink. So it's really like sink into depression. This is be depressed. Shimatta, so kind of like regret. So she unfortunately fell into depression. Yoja. Okay, so like seems like she's falling into depression.
恐ろしい目に遭う前に、あの屋敷を出た方があの子のためじゃ。
Osoroshi again is dreadful. Many owl. So Meno ni owl is experience. So before that dreadful experience, or maybe I guess it's before having a dreadful experience. I think this is kind of Miss Miney is saying he wants her to do this before having such a bad experience. So he's not talking about the previous experience. Ano yashiki, so that mansion, detta hoga. So if she left that mansion, it would be for that child. So it'd be better for her if she left the mansion.
Kikuさんは殺されたに違えねえだ。今にきっと蘇ってきなさるで、あんたも気をつけなされや。
Alright, so Kiku was murdered, no mistake about it. So you might notice like this chige ne, that's just a variation of chigai nai. Especially you'll notice with men speaking, especially casually, the I sound changes to an e sound. So it becomes chige ne instead of chigai nai. Ima ni so kind of like now certainly will come and like hunt sort of thing. Hunt them all. So you too, be careful. So kiotsuke and nasa. Okay. Now we have actually let's look around. We have a
熊間委員の看板だ。
so we have a kanban here, a sign for the hospital that we visited. Or clinic, I guess is a better word.
タバコの自販機だ。もちろん僕は買うことはできない。
So he's only 17, so of course he cannot buy a tobacco from the tobacco vending machine. I think the full name is... what is it? Jihan... it's been a while, but there's also a longer name. So Jihan Baiki, I think is what the name is. Alright. I think that's all we have for there.
すみません。
Excuse me.
あ、何のご用ですか？
Okay, what do you need? Let's ask about Akane again.
綾代家のお手伝いなら、さっきここを通って綾代家の方へ行きましたよ。
Alright, so if talking about the maid, Saki is like just now, just before Koko Tote, so passed through here and went towards the Yashiro no hole, the direction of the Yashiro house, Kimashita. So she went towards the direction of the house. Alright. Yeah, when I first played this level, I've played this level so many times for this recording. I was so lost because you have to trigger first her using this omoidasu, and then you get to talk about Akane, and then you have to do all that thinking, talk about her again before you finally trigger to leave this area.
あ、お帰りなさいませ。茜が戻ってまいりましたよ。
Okay, so welcome back. Akane has returned. Let's ask about the legend.
村人が何か噂しているようです。
Okay, so he says it looks like just some rumor from the villagers. So it's about Akane.
茜でしたら、菊様の寝室にいるはずです。
So let's do this thing backwards. Expect to be in the bedroom of Kiku-sama. So let's go.
では、こちらへ。こちらが茜です。
Okay, so over here is Akane.
お手伝いの茜です。
So she just says like, I'm Akane the maid.
はじめまして。宇津木探偵事務所の者です。よろしくお願いします。
Okay, so nice to meet you.
はい。
So, hi. Okay, yes.
でも、私などがお役に立てるかどうか。
So demo is but like me, I guess. So oyaku ni tatsu. So oyaku ni tatsu is to be useful, and kadoka is whether or not I will be useful.
辛いでしょうけど、亡くなっているキクさんを発見された時のことを話していただけますか？
Okay, so tsurai, it would be like painful. So it's probably painful, but Kiku, who had died in the discovery. So when you discovered Kiku had died, can I ask about the story? Or can I talk to you about that? So hanashite itadakimasu ka? Itadakimasu. It would be a humble form of saying to receive. Like, so can I receive talking with you about when you discovered Kiku-san's death?
はい。
She says, okay.
あの日、奥様がなかなか起きていらっしゃらないので、ご様子を見に ここへ来たんです。その時はすでに。
Okay, so that day, Okusama will be, so the mistress, nakanaka okite irasharanai. So we got some respectful, thankful language again. This irasharanai, it can be like come, go, or is. So in this case, I think it's taking the place of iru. So she did not wake up yet. Because of that, so note, because she was not awake, koyosu, so koyosu is kind of like the appearance, situation, omini. So she came here to look at the situation. At that time, Sudani already, so at that time she was
遺
already.
言書の公開の日、お休みになられて間もなく発作を起こされたらしいと熊田先生がおっしゃっていました。
So when she was the day of reading the will, oyasumi ni narete, so going to rest. So after she was going to rest, momanaku is soon after. So soon after she went to sleep, hossa. So hossa is a stroke. Okosarete rashi. So it looked like she had a stroke at that time. And that's what Kumada, so Dr. Kumada said. おっしゃっていました。
私さえ気をつけていれば。
So this sigh isn't only, but she's kind of like using it as, if only I had noticed. So that's how she's saying it here.
茜さんが責任を感じることではないと思います。
Okay, so we're saying that, so sekinin is like duty, responsibility. So in this case, she feels responsible that she didn't notice. So we're saying here, to feel that responsibility, kind of like feel guilty. It's not something for her to feel guilty. So this nai. So Akane, a feeling guilty, the thing of Akane feeling guilty, this is not something we think that is something she should feel guilty about.
でも
But
私さえ気をつけていれば。
okay, that's nothing new.
ご存知の通り、このお屋敷の執事をなさっています。
Okay, so as we know, this mansion is Butler, so he acts as this mansion's butler. Okay. Let's ask anything she noticed.
そういえば遺言公開の日、皆様居間の方へ集まってらっしゃる時に庭でアキラ様を見ました。
So speaking of that, on the day of the will reading, when everyone was gathering towards the living room, it's basically, okay, so when everyone was gathering towards the living room, Ima's living room, Niwa is garden, so in the garden, she saw Akira, so.
アキラ様？
声をかけようとすると驚いてどこかへ行ってしまわれたのです。どうされたのかしら。
So koe kakeyo to suruto. So this is again like when she tried calling out to him, he was surprised and he went somewhere. So somewhere went, and then do sareta no kashira. So it's kind of like I wonder what he was doing.
善蔵さんはこの屋敷には幹事さん、二郎さん、あずささん、善蔵さん、それにお手伝いの茜さんしかいないと言っていたはずだ。
Okay, so I thought basically putting those two together expected. So it's I thought he said that only Akane, Kanji, Azusa, Jiro, and Zenzo Hong were there.
アキラさんというのは誰なんですか？
So, speaking of, or rather, you say Akira-san. When you say Akira-san, who is that? Basically saying. So, who is Akira-san?
幹事様の息子さんです。時々このお部屋に出入りされていました。
Okay, so he's Kanji-san's son. Tokidoki is sometimes Konoheya, so in this room. Ni deiri sarete masu. So he comes in and out of this room sometimes. That's interesting. I wonder what sort of relationship he has with Kiku-san. Because this is supposed to be Kiku-san's bedroom, so why would he be coming in and out of his great aunt's bedroom? That sounds interesting. Okay, looks like we got that. Let's talk to Zenso-san.
はい、どういったご用でしょうか？
Let's ask about Akira.
アキラさんも来ていたんですか？
Okay, Akira-san came here too? Or, yeah, too. This mole is also?
アキラ様があの日ここへですか？私は存じませんでしたが。
Okay, so Akira-sama came that day? Or I guess was here, like, yeah, was here? Watashi wa Zonji, so Zonji did not know. So yeah, he says he didn't know, he was not aware.
おや、電話がかかってまいりましたので、ちょっと失礼させていただきます。
Okay, so like, Denwa, a phone call has come. Because a phone call has come, please excuse me for a while. Or please, yeah, so the sasete is like, let me. So let me be excused for a while. And this itadakimasu again is like, receive. Okay, so let's look around. Did we see this before?
アンドンだ。インテリアではなく実際に使われていたようだ。
Andon. What is Andon? It's like a light. Paper enclosed standing lantern. Okay. Jisai ni tsukarete ita yoda. So it's not just interior design, it looks like it's actually being used. Let me just confirm for Jisai. Yeah. So actually it's being used. Okay.
おや、畳が焦げているぞ。
Okay. So the tatami has been burned. I wonder if that's related to the lantern.
お話の途中に失礼いたしました。
Okay, so sorry for kind of leaving in the middle of the
お
conversation.
電話はあゆみ様からでした。一度事務所の方へお戻りくださいとのことです。
Okay, so the phone call was from Ayumi. Ichido at once, Jimusho e modorite kudasai. So please return to the office at once. This is something that confuses me. If Ayumi knew to call this place, why didn't she just tell us about the case from the beginning? I don't understand that. And I'm guessing, like, she must have called here before, and that's how she got the information that we went to the cliff before, so... Maybe that's just a mispart in the writing? Oh well.
あ、そうでしたか。ありがとうございます。
Also, it seems kind of weird that we would be called to go right away, especially at like this timing. It's almost as if we are wanted to be sent away and not discover something, but it doesn't really make sense. He's the one who summoned us in the first place and has been very cooperative of trying to get us to talk to various people. I don't know. Maybe it's just the writing. Let's ask about the burn mark.
畳が焦げていますが、あれはどうしてそのままなんですか？
So, the tatami has been burned. How did that happen, basically?
え？焦げている？
This guy sure acts surprised a lot. It's
は
burned?
て、いつできたのでしょうか。今まで気づきませんでしたが。
Okay, so when did that happen? Until now, did not notice.
そうですか。
I see. Okay, let's ask Akane about the burn mark.
何かご用でしょうか？
Okay, so we want to go about the Kage. I think this is Ato. So the traces are burned.
あかねさん、どうしたんだ？ひどく怯えているようだけど。
So, what's wrong? Hitoku likes very strongly opiateru yode. So it looks like she is frightened horribly. Something is in English. I think the official translation they use the you pronoun, but I feel like that's weird because this is a thought. So wouldn't use the like that. Okay, I guess that's all we can get out of them for now. So let's go.
調べられそうなのはこのくらいか。あゆみちゃんが待っているだろうし、事務所に向かおう。
Okay, so like Konokurai is about this much. So it looks like we can only investigate about this much. Ayumi-san is waiting, is probably waiting. So we should head over to the detective.
全蔵さん、今日のところはこれで失礼します。
Okay, so basically this is like I'm calling it a day, so please excuse me for today. ところはこれで, so until now, up to here, that will be it for today. Excuse me for that.
さようでございますか。私めの取り越し苦労やもしれませんが。
Okay, so Sayo is kind of like, is that so? So watashi no torikoshi kuro is needless worry. So like perhaps it is needless worry.
どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
Okay. So kind of like, please take care from now on or something. Or, yeah, like, yeah, so like we see this at the end of greetings, but again, it's kind of like, we want to please work together, continuing for now. Like, yeah, I'm not sure what's the best way of explaining, but it does make sense in Japanese to say it like that, so we'll just keep it like that.
おかえりなさい。どう？明神村で何か分かった？ それが知りたくて電話したの。
Welcome back. So, kind of like, how was it, basically? Did you find something? So, yeah, so this Taku is like, wanted to know that. So I wanted to know that and called. So basically, I called because I wanted to know.
なんだ、そんなことか。
Oh, what? Like, that's it? Just that?
なんだとは失礼ね。一度行方不明になったんだから心配して当然でしょ。
Okay, so that is rude. Ichido, so one time, Yukui Fume is disappeared. So in Nocturne, so it's like, you have disappeared. Because you have disappeared, this Dakara is because. Shinpai shite, become worried. Natural, right? Right? So it's natural to be worried since you disappeared once, right?
そうだね。ごめん、ありがとう。
That's right. Sorry. Thank you.
それでどうなの？
Okay, so how was it?
ここまで分かったことを推理してみたいんだ。手伝ってくれるかな？
Okay, so kokumade is like until here. Wakatta koto, things that I understand. Seiri, so kind of like organize. So I want to organize what I've understood up until now. And then this table is and suri is like kind of like deduce, deduction. Want to try to deduct. So mitai is a way of saying like to try to do something. Tetsudatte is help, and kureru kana is like I wonder if you will help me.
ええ、もちろんよ。
Yeah, of course. Alright, so now we have a save.
僕が依頼されていたのは、綾代商事の会長、綾代菊の死についての調査だった。
Okay, so the request I was requested, the thing I was requested for is the Ayashiro, what was it, company? Corporation, maybe it's corporation? Chairperson, so the company chairperson, Kiku Ayashiro's death about to investigate. So my request was to investigate the death of the chairman of the Ayashiro Corporation.
その途中であなたは事故に遭って記憶を失ったのね。
So in the middle of that, so during that, you had an accident and lost your memory. Memory loss.
依頼人は菊の突然の死に疑問を持った綾代家の執事だ。
So the requester, so the client here, I guess, is Kiku's suddenly death. So this gimon is like doubts, question. So Mutta is hold, so hold doubts about the sudden death of Kiku is the Yashiro family's butler.
菊は遺言公開の当日に死亡したという。となると、確かに執事が不審に思うのもうなずける。
Okay, so Kiku, so it said that she died the same day as the reading of the will. And because of that, it's kind of like naturally because of that, Tashkani, I guess it's like to be certain or certainly, the butler Fushin, I guess it's like suspicions? I think we learned Fushin before. Suspicion. Okay, so that's suspicion. Momo ga unasukeru. No. Be convinced to understand. Okay, so I think we can say, like, we can agree that is naturally suspicious with, like, the butler thinks. I think that's what it says. Let me just check my notes. So, okay, yeah, so that's like that. I can understand why the butler was suspicious. So yeah, I think that's a good translation.
遺言公開には菊の甥いと姪にあたる綾代幹事と次郎、そして春日あずさが立ち会ったらしい。
Okay, so at the reading of the will, Kiku's nephew and niece were there. So he gave the name of them.
幹事の息子綾代明という男が公開の当日に屋敷に来ていたらしいが、偶然なんだろうか。
Okay, and then Kanji's son, Akira, got and then Kokai no Tojitsu, so at the opening of the will, or the reading of the will, of the same day, he also appeared to have come to the mansion, and he's wondering, is it a coincidence? This Guzen is coincidence.
今のところ菊の死因は心不全以外に考えられないようだけど。
Okay, so now, like at this point, Kiku no Shin cause of death was heart failure. So anything kangairae nai yo dakedo. So it's kind of like, but at the moment, we cannot think of any cause of death beyond heart failure.
確かに菊の死には不自然なものを感じるわね。
So it's like, certainly, Kiku's death, Fushizen is unnatural. It feels unnatural. Oh, her death feels unnatural. Kanji feels.
遺言書には菊が残す遺産や権利の相続について書かれていたんだろうね、きっと。
Okay, so Yuigon Shou ni wa Kiku ga nokosu ison ya Kenri. Okay, so let's look at what those mean. Isan and Kenri. Okay, so we got Isan is inheritance, Kenri is right or privilege, Sosaku is general provisions, rules, and then we have about. So we're guessing it's probably, or certainly, like, the will had these things in there.
そうね。となると、
So, kind of like, okay, I see. So which
綾
means
代少女のことを調べる必要がありそうね。それは私が引き受けるわ。
okay. So, so the Ashura Corporation, Shaberu Hitsuyo. So, Hitsuyo is need to, must, it's important, necessary. So it's necessary to investigate the Ayashiro Corporation as well. それは私を引き受けるが So I will do that. Like, kind of like I will pull and receive that job.
だからあなたは綾代家に行ってもっと詳しく調査してきてね。
Okay. And so you will go back to the Ashiro family and more detailed. So kuwashiku is in more detail. So motto kuwashiku in more detailed. Trosa. So investigate.
ありがとうあゆみちゃん。失った記憶は完全じゃないけど頑張らなきゃね。
Yeah, so thank you, Ayumi. Lost memory, kanzen janai, so it's not perfect yet. Just have to do my best.
でも今日はもう遅いから
調査再開は明日にしましょう。
でも今日はもう遅いから。Okay, so but today it's late. It's already late. Because it's already late, let's reopen the investigation tomorrow. So shimashou. It's kind of like, let's do that tomorrow.
今日はいろいろありすぎてさすがにクタクタだ。ゆっくり休んで明日に備えよう。
Okay, so 今日は so today, various things. There were too many various things today. Kuta. Let's see. Yukkuri yasunde is kind of like rest slowly, like rest easily. Okay, so kuta is exhausted. So since so much has happened, I am exhausted. I would like to just rest comfortably. And then ashita ni sunai o, so sunai. And to prepare, to make preparations for. So to prepare for tomorrow.
おはよう。私は早速綾代商事の調査を始めるわ。
Okay, so good morning. Ohayo is good morning. Watashi wa Sasuku. So I think Sasuku is immediately. Yeah, immediately. Okay, Ayashiro Shoji, so kind of like the corporation, Chosa. So I'll begin investigating the Ayashiro Corporation.
頼むよ。僕はすぐに明神村に向かう。
And I was like, yeah, I'm counting on you. So the time I was like, I'm requesting. But here's, I think the sentiment is more like, I'm counting on you. Watashi wa sugu ni, so I will go at once to, I'll be heading to Myojin Mura at once.
遺言書の内容、それにアキラという人物、調べなきゃならないことがたくさんだ。
So the contents, so Nayo is the contents of the will. And then in addition, Akira, so the person who is Akira, need to investigate so many things. So Takusan is a lot.
ひとまず綾代家の人々にアキラや遺言書について聞いてみることにするよ。
First thing, so Hitomazu is at first. Ayashu family, Hitobito ni. So I guess the people of the Ayashu family. So I guess he's going to be asking about Akira or the will to each of the people in the family.
気をつけてね。間違ってもまた崖から落ちたりしないでよ。
Be careful. Be careful, okay? Even mistake. Again, kake kara ochitari shinai de, so don't fall off the cliff again. In chapter 2.
おや、おはようございます。今日もやっぱりいらしたんですね。
Oh, good morning. Kyomo. So today too, yappari. So like I thought you would come again.
噂で聞きましたよ。あなた探偵なんでしょ？キクさんについて調べてるんですか？
So I've heard of rumors. You are a detective, right? Kiku-sanについて. So you were checking about Kiku's death. We're checking about Kiku-san.
まあ
Oh, yeah.
やっぱりキクさん殺されたんでしょうか？
So yappari again is like, as I thought, Kiku-san was killed, wasn't she? Alright, so let's close it off here. We will get back into this later. Alright, thank you. And I hope to see you next time. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comments below. Thank you. Bye.